Okay, next one's from Derek. INFJ here. How do we use our 10-year-old in moments of intimacy? So the 10-year-old inner child is the scientist for the INFJ. So the scientist, because they're a thinker function, I would not necessarily put them in charge of feeling situations, because, they're not cognitively capable of dealing with feeling decisions, because they're a thinker. However, you can use your 10-year-old thinker to create more intimacy in relationships by deciding what kind of a partner you want to be. So think about it. What kind of a partner do I want to be? Do I want to be a supportive partner? Do I want to be a partner that makes my other half lunch every day? Do I want to be a partner that gives massage to their spouse? What kind of a partner do you want to be? So use your thinking faculties on deciding what that intimacy actually looks like for you. What are you aspiring to? And then once you have a really clear idea of what you're aspiring to, then you can start learning different ways of feeling to actually get there, to start fulfilling your plan, so to speak, your partnership plan. So that's what I would say in terms of intimacy. Use the thinker more to build those moments of intimacy into your life, as opposed to trying to bring the 10-year-old into feeling space. Now, having said that, you may choose to show your 10-year-old inner child to your partner, which actually creates intimacy in and of itself, because you are exposing a part of you to a partner that can be it's very personal, can be very sensitive, can be scared to connect, might be afraid of being criticized by the partner. So if you want to share this part of you with your partner, or even platonic intimacy in friendships and so on, then what you can do is you can take the 10-year-old, if the person that you're talking to knows about this terminology, then that's fine. But if they don't know about this kind of phraseology that we're using for this personal development work, then don't use it, because it just sounds jargony, and they're going to get frustrated because they don't understand what you're saying. And then your 10-year-old's going to feel criticized because you put the 10-year-old on the table and said, here it is, I'm not perfect. But so what I would say to you is relate to or describe this 10-year-old part of you as a part of me. There's a part of me that is very self-critical, and that part of me feels really insecure about being criticized by other people, and I would like you to see that part of me. Would you be open to seeing that part of me? So that's a way that you can introduce your 10-year-old inner child, or your 3-year-old inner child, or any of your inner children, to your partner, to create a deeper level of intimacy in that way. But tell them that it's tender for you. Tell them that it's, I'm a little bit scared to show you this, because this is such a tender part of me, and just, this part of me is really sensitive to criticism in particular, and just, wants to be accepted as the person that they are, the imperfection person or part of me that it is. And so would you be open to, would it be okay for you if I explored that with you, or brought that part of me into our relationship? Because most of us don't actually ask permission to bring our inner children into the relationship, we just bring it in, we just plonk the inner child in there in the middle of the relationship, then we don't protect it, then the partner does something out of not knowing, that will hurt the inner child. So now we've put the inner child into the line of fire in the relationship, and the inner child gets hurt, and then we think it's our partner who's the problem. So there are all these kinds of different dynamics at play. So Derek, I hope that answers your question. Please continue the conversation if there's more to it there from your end. Thanks for that.